going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 22 Ultimate Team video. So normally on Saturdays, typically Saturday afternoon, we drop a video going over a lot of cards that I think are worth picking up over the weekend because, as you know, the auction house is the most busiest. That's the best day to buy cards on Saturdays, and yesterday we were just a little bit busy. We were prepping for the Ugly Sweater Party. Once again, shout outs to everybody that dropped by last night. It was a ton of fun, and I just had a lot of things going on. So we're gonna do it today. We got a video for you right now. If you guys enjoy this video, if you like it, make sure you go ahead and click that thumbs up button. It shows a lot of support on the channel. And if you're brand new here looking around YouTube for MUT22 content, or maybe this video was recommended to you, be sure to click that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on so you guys are alerted when we drop additional videos. Now, before we get into the players that you should be buying to improve your team, we did get an early reveal, and it was like an early reveal because at 11 a.m. this morning Eastern time, EA dropped these on us. The early reveals for bow nose cards, which are coming into the game tomorrow morning, probably 10:30 a.m. Eastern time, and we will definitely have videos covering that content for you guys. The first one is Kelvin Megatron Johnson, 95 speed, 93 catch in traffic, short route running 91, mid 90, deep route running 94. I mean, this is without the power-up, so now we're looking at 96 speed with the power-up. If you got wide receiver strategy item that maybe gives you speed, now we're looking 97, 98, theme team 99, beast of a card. The next one, Darrelle Revis. So we're seeing some repeats on players here. Darrelle Revis, 94 speed. Only problem with his card, he's a little bit short. I think either 5'9" or 5'11". He's under 6 foot. But 94 speed, 94 agility. We love agility on cornerbacks, better interception animations. 95 man, 94 zone, 95 press. Super balanced, fast, good agility, great card. Just got to get over the height. The next one, Syracuse legend, Dwight Freeney. I will likely be picking this one up just because he simply went to Syracuse, and he's a legend to me. 90 speed, 90 strength, 93 acceleration, block shed at 95, finesse move at 99, or 95, I'm sorry, power move only at 84. And then the last one, don't even think that I'm going to try to say this guy's last name. I'm just going to call him Joe D. Right guard, a little odd on this choice, and I'll talk about that in a moment, but 94 strength, 94 pass block, 95 run block, 93 awareness. A really good card, okay? But the problem is, it's a right guard. And what did we get 2 days ago? That's right, you guessed it. Another, I guess, poor planned, poor executed decision by EA. I know Bo Jackson picks these players himself. This card should have came out earlier because they just gave us 96 overall, right guard, Quinton Spain. And let me tell you, this card right now is worth buying, and I'm going to tell you why. I still think this is the best right guard in the game. We look at his attributes, 96 strength, 96 run block, 97 pass block, 92 awareness, 330 pounds, a really good card. The reason we should be buying this card, I talk about LTD rentals all the time, and being that this card, and it's no longer in packs right now, keep that in mind, so you might want to pull the trigger sooner rather than later. This card is cheap, and it's a rental because it's a LTD. It quick sells for 250,000 coins. So what that means is that if you buy it for 289,000 coins, let's just round up and say 290, if you get tired of this card a month from now or a couple weeks from now and it's still not selling for this price, and honestly I could see this one going up in price a little bit, but even if it's not, right, you can quick sell it, get 250k back, so now we're looking at 40,000 coins to rent the best right guard in the game. Now, if you are very limited on coins and you can't afford to, put up 290, 300k on this card and you need that 250 back immediately, I totally understand. But if you got a million or more, this card should be on your squad. It should be your right guard. I'm going to go ahead and just pick him up right now. I didn't have this card on the squad. Now we do. This is what we mean by cheap rentals with LTDs. And I knew soon as that we found out this card was in the reroll pack, of course I buy one, and there's like 4 of them that are cheaper than I just paid. But it is what it is. We're okay. But of course, once these cards were announced into that LTD pack, I knew that these were going to be really good rentals. And the other one, Akeem Hicks, well under 300k. This would be a 30k rental if you bought him right now. Buy him for 280, quick sell him for 250 later on. don't let this name fool you. This is a good card, and you can move him at defensive tackle. He's only got 70 speed, but look at the strength there. 96 strength. He's a run-stopping archetype. He's got 96 block shed, 96 power move. Like I said, very versatile card. You can play him on the edge. You can play him in run-heavy sets. You can move him to defensive tackle if needed. I think this is another really, really good option for a rental card. Both of these cards no longer in packs now, so you may see the price start to go up if you like the attributes on either, or if these are positions of need on your squad and you got the capital to do it. Definitely worth renting these cards for a month or so. Typically with this series, our main objective, right, to upgrade our squad is to look at cards that were at similar positions of the new cards that came out over that weekend, over the course of a couple days within that span. And this weekend, we got two legends in free safety, Brian Dawkins, and then quarterback Tony Romo. Now, this card is probably considered by most people the best QB in MUT right now, and this is why. If we go to MUT.gg and take a look at his abilities, these are Tier 2 abilities, and he can get Gunslinger and Hot Route Master at Tier 2, which means you can get both Gunslinger and Hot Route Master all together. If we scroll down to his Tier 3 abilities, you're going to see they're there as well. So that's making this card extremely popular. That and the fact that he has 82 speed, along with really good throw power at 95. He's got deep throw 94, mid 94, short 94, good across the board. From what I understand, his throwing release is really good, like Aaron Rodgers good. So it's just all around the total package of a card. I could see people maybe making a Tony Romo golden ticket at the end of the year. So typically what this means is that all of the other really good quarterbacks in the game get cheaper. But unfortunately this weekend it doesn't seem to be the case, or at least not making these cards as cheap as, you know, one would want them to be. But let's go over your best options at quarterback right now. So I'm going to give you 4 options, 2 of them free, 2 of them spend your coins on. Number 1 is going to be Boomer Esiason. He's down a little bit in price on PlayStation, but basically on Xbox and PlayStation, you're about 240 and up, right around the 240k range. This card's good because he can get Pass Lead Elite and he can get Escape Artist, but that's only if you power him up. Now the other option at quarterback is going to be Randall Cunningham, a mobile quarterback, 93 speed before even powering him up. He gets Gunslinger, but as you can see, he's actually up in price. So Tony Romo, being the best quarterback in MUT, is not really impacting the quarterback market, unfortunately, which means you're not going to find any discounts or any breaks on spending your coins to make upgrades at the quarterback position. But the good news about this is that there are 2 different quarterbacks that you guys can get for free right now. Now, earlier this morning, we did drop a video going basically over all of the best things to do right now to get a ton of free content. It's a series that we drop each and every single Sunday, but we'll go over some things again here. Gridiron Forge, an absolutely must play if you guys need a quarterback and you don't want to spend any coin. With the Gridiron Forge solos, the Tier 4 reward at 80 stars is a 94 overall Cam Newton. This is a really, really good free card. You can put Pass Lead Elite on him. You can put Escape Artist on him, even without powering him up. Powering him up is going to cost you a little bit more because you need his flashback card, and that card is a little bit overrated. Escalated in price as far as buying him. And then the other option, which I think this is probably going to be my no money spent quarterback. The only problem is you're going to have to play house rules, which means you got to play competitive games, and sometimes that can be a little bit frustrating. But with the current house rules that's going on at 30 wins, and this is good until Friday, guys, so you still have almost a full week, you get a 92 overall NCAT out of position player. It's Tom Brady, 92 overall. He's got 85 speed. He's out of position because he's got the Scrambler archetype, and he comes with 3 pre-baked abilities. And the cost on the ability points, shoutouts to Roboto for this, is only 4 AP. You get Hot Route Master, Identifier, and Set Feet Lead. So you got a couple different options. You can pay for a quarterback right now if you need one. You can get Cam Newton for free, or you can go play house rules and get this Tom Brady for free. Plenty of options at QB for you. The other position, as I mentioned earlier, that we got this weekend was free safety Brian Dawkins. This card's a little bit more expensive than I anticipated, but he's about 519k. You can usually build the set for a little bit cheaper than that. We also got a Quandre Diggs on Friday, which wasn't a very overwhelming card, and you would think, even though, those aren't the greatest cards, well, Dawkins is pretty good, Diggs is not that great, you would have thought that the free safety market market would drop down, and it's not. Now, one cheap option that I'll give you here is Antoine Winfield, and as you can see right now, about 136K on Xbox, 132 on PlayStation. If we look at his attributes in the game, he is only 5'9", so you got to deal with the height there, but 93 speed, 93 zone, 90 man coverage, 91 hit power. So basically, he can cover man and zone, he's fast, and he's got good hit power, kind of like a strong safety with good coverage abilities. Again, the only thing you got to worry about is height. I think the main reason we're not really seeing the free safety market move a ton is because a lot of people have the free Taylor Mays, and if you don't have that card yet, or if you're not working towards it or don't know how to get it, it's a level 50 reward. Actually, all you have to do is get to level 45 to get empowered all the way up to a 96 overall. Again, earlier this morning, we dropped a video covering that and all of the free content you guys can be earning, so it's very important. If you don't know what I'm talking about right now with this free Taylor Mays, check the video down below in the pinned comment section. Before we get out of here, we'll look ahead to tomorrow's Bo Knows releases. I think that Kelvin Johnson card is going to be pretty popular, which means we could see some of the wide receivers that are out right now start to go down in price. I'm not really seeing the market move just yet, but I think one card to take a look at is going to be this Cliff Branch card, which came out just a week ago. Pretty much all of the best wide receivers in the game right now are either 94 or 93 speed. Cliff Branch, 94 speed, and you can see he's down a little bit in price. 281 on Xbox, 296 on PlayStation. If we look at what he does, what are his attributes? Only 5'11", 94 speed, 94 catching traffic. Definitely a popular card because of Raider Theme Team, but look at the route running here across the board. Really, really good. 94 short route running, 95 mid route running, 95 deep route running. So I think all in all, this card is the total package. And if we take a look at his abilities, he gets really good ones, including Slot Apprentice at 1 AP, Short Out Elite at 1 AP, he gets Mid Out Elite at 1 AP, Route Tech is a little bit more expensive at 3 AP, but keep an eye out on this card because he's a little bit under 300K. I don't think that's a really it's a good price for what he can do, right? But I want to see, I think he's going to kind of drop down in price a little bit more, being that Megatron's coming out tomorrow and this Cliff Branch card is part of the same promo. We might see an influx of those 86 overall Bo Knows cards hit the market tomorrow, or a lot of people re-rolling the Bo Knows pack, which could give this card some more inflation as far as the number of his cards and the collectibles on the auction house, which therefore would make him a little bit cheaper. So keep an eye out on that. And if there's any other wide receivers you were looking at, we talked about Tyreek Hill last week, still a really good card right around the 200K range. And of course, at level 30, you get a free 94 overall Jerry Jeudy, which is 94 speed, route runner archetype. Really, really good card. So that's all we got. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Enjoy the games. Thank you guys for tuning in. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.